And welcome back, everybody. I hope you are all enjoying the Phantom. And with today's video, I wanted to put together some useful tips for common mistakes that I see, or just questions that I've been asked on the Phantom. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, tip number one is with takeoff. Now with takeoff, you want to ensure that your trim is set to 3 units nose down, like so on the trim gauge. And always make sure your flaps are full down. Start takeoff roll, full aft on the stick, so stick all the way back. Bring the engines up, and full afterburner.
Airspeed off the peg.
Thank you, Jester.
80 knots.
And you want to get the
another day at work.
You want to get the nose up 10 degrees and let her come off the runway. Control the nose rise with the stick. And once you're airborne, gear up and flaps up.
Gears moving.
Alright, for the next one, sidewinders can be uncaged using the aerial refuel disconnect button on your stick. Doing so, when you push and hold, you will get the high-pitched tone like this. Note, not all sidewinders make this sound. Only AIM-9 Lima, Mike, and Papa 5 variants will make the high-pitched sound. AIM-9 Bravo, Juliet, Papa, and Papa 3 versions will go silent whenever they lock onto a target, as they have what is known as a null seeker. And they will go dead silent whenever they have a locked target in their sights. One special note about AIM-9 Bravos is that their seeker is set to bore sight only, as it is an older seeker. It has no ability to be uncaged. If you are carrying sparrows and you find that you are not able to select sparrows, make sure that your CW switch on your missile status panel is set to on, as this is easily overlooked, especially when doing cold starts. What this switch does is feeds some of your radar signal down to the missiles to tune them to your radar, so that they know which radar to guide on. You will know when they're ready, as indicated by the radar lights on the missile status panel. Selecting an air-to-ground delivery mode will put the aircraft essentially into air-to-ground mode and will prevent you from returning back to your air-to-air weapons until you put the weapon delivery mode back to off and the weapon select back to rockets and dispense. Alternatively, you can enter cage mode and return to an air-to-air mode without having first to return your delivery mode back to off. Cage mode in the Phantom can be thought of as air combat maneuvering, or ACM mode in the Hornet and Tomcat, or dogfight override in the Viper. When setting up for a bomb drop, even though your pylons may indicate that they are armed and ready, your bombs may not detonate unless you use the little switch right above it that is hidden partially by the stopwatch, as this is easily overlooked. This switch will set the fuses on your bombs so that they are able to detonate once they impact. The volume of the angle of attack tones that you hear on landing can be adjusted using this gray knob over on the right cockpit wall. One important thing to note, that this system is also used for your stall warning, and the stall warning tones will play at full volume regardless of that knob setting. Well, there you are, everybody. I hope you guys found this helpful. And with that, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.